Hello and very warm welcome to all the viewers of 3.0 TV. This is Manoj Dhara. To decipher all the pros and cons, we have invited Mr. Vikram Subburaj, co-founder and CEO of Goittus. So since you're talking about, we have to look for something that is actually low in price denomination. We will discuss about this Bitcoin ETF in detail, but a dog whiff which went viral and started the current Mcoin bull run has gained 2,721% Q on Q, while the BRET was registered a huge gains, surpassing somewhere around 7,000%. And there are a lot of Ethereum based meme coins such as Pepe also have gained 500 in the value. What is your narrative on the meme coin segment going forward, Vikram?
See, meme coin is a very interesting segment here. Now, ideally, if you go ask anyone, what is the use case that meme coin is trying to solve? Someone being in the crypto industry, I myself will struggle, to say what is the problem it's trying to solve, right? As a matter of fact, it mimics any major coin which is out there. It just mimics it. That's it. There is nothing special it does. No new use case it solves. Then why is such a craze? Obviously, people have always had this thing, how DogeCoin went up. Then Shiba Inu and all these coins went up, which gave them a lot of returns. So more than a research-oriented investment, meme coins have become more of a game that people have started playing. Now, ideally, the thing to do is, now we have not gone against, saying that don't invest in meme coin. The only thing we have kept saying is build a portfolio. Right? Now, you will not, in an equity market, you will not have a portfolio where 100% is all small caps. Right,
exactly.
So that is ideally what these meme coins are. You build a portfolio, 70% have it in good coins, 10 to 12%, not 10 is too high, 5% have it in meme coins. You're still covered, right?
Exactly. Since we are talking about meme coin and you mentioned about Ethereum, so according to a Van analyst, Ethereum layer 2 scaling networks will hit roughly around $1 trillion in market cap. So what are you thinking, Vikram, as far as the Ethereum? There are a lot of optimism around the Ethereum ecosystem as well, because on the expectations of an Ethereum spot ETF. So how do you explain this entire ecosystem, Ethereum, going forward?
So see, during every crypto bull market, right now, every 4 years, a new industry becomes really big. The last bull market, it was NFT. Previous to that, DeFi came into being. Now, this particular bull market, I'm hoping that layer 2s will be the very big narrative that will play around.
Fantastic.
Right? Because Ethereum for quite some time had the problem of congestion and the cost that is associated with it. Now layer 2s are the ideal contenders for this bull market. Now with ETF on Ethereum coming out, this is just going to skyrocket is the whole belief. And now layer 2s are also a big game to play in even pushing up Ethereum prices. So because when the congestion comes down, Ethereum will be used much more. It becomes a much more sought out layer to work on. And it's just a cyclical process after that. Now, when layer 2 grows, Ethereum grows along with it and vice versa.
All right. So Vikram, since we're talking about a lot of optimism around the ETF and the exchange traded funds, so very quick questions before we move to our last segment. So are there any risk associated with Bitcoin ETFs? If you can just explain this for our viewers. And do Bitcoin ETFs offer the same benefit as owning the Bitcoin directly? If you can just simplify this for our viewers.
Yeah, so I'll put it in two brackets. One, for Indians, currently they cannot get into Bitcoin ETF directly. There are few people who are trying to find some products through which you can indirectly invest. So Bitcoin ETF from an Indian point of view might not be very relevant. Just that, it will help in increasing the market adoption, which will have an effect on prices. So that is one part of it. The next part of it is, now crypto is not just, there are two ways of doing it. If you're just an investor, you invest in Bitcoin and you hold it. If you're an investor, then Bitcoin ETF and holding Bitcoin directly will not make big difference. But if you're not an investor, but you're an active trader, or you're actively involved in doing other things in crypto ecosystem, right? Now, for example, when Ethereum, if you consider, there are much more things that you can do in DeFi, be it yield farming and all other activities that you can do. But when you're entering into the route of an ETF, you will not be able to enjoy other benefits or other areas to earn within the crypto ecosystem.
Fantastic.
Now, maybe in future, all those advantages could come in where ETF can get converted into a tokenized product and it can enjoy the benefits of the crypto ecosystem. But that's another derivative, right? That's for another day to look into it. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, one last question, Vikram, before we let you go. So, we are not far from one of the biggest event for the Bitcoin, that is the halving. Usually, Bitcoin halving is followed by a huge price surge. That's what as if we go back. But this time around, this history may not repeat as we have already witnessed. What's your opinion? Nearly 100% price surge post the ETFs, spot Bitcoin ETFs launch. So my question is, did strong Bitcoin ETFs demand killed halving's potential bullish rally? Or you have a different idea?
So yeah, it's actually a different halving zone that we are entering into. This halving in particular, we are feeling that the price has been already considered before the march towards halving. So the ideal expectation is post halving, maybe for 2 weeks to 3 weeks, there is going to be a stable market. If you notice now,
Fantastic.
The price is actually dallying between 72 to 65, right? So this is a stable period. So that's what makes us believe that price has been considered, and ETF just catalyzed this whole thing. Like you already said, it catalyzed it, it pulled it, 2-3 months ahead on what all actions has to happen. Now, usually what we notice is when the stability comes in a month or so, the next rally will usually happen.
Fantastic. And apart from Bitcoin, since you spoke about Bitcoins, Ethereum, Layer 2s and the meme coins as well, is there any project which you personally like, Vikram? And if you can just explain this for our viewers, how to identify multibaggers.
Now, I usually stick to it that, still the large caps in this ecosystem are Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, unlike the equity market, when you look into the crypto market, make sure that your 70 to 80% are with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, beyond this, the 20% is what you should play with. There, what you have to do, ideally do. See, now I'm not going to say, why don't you try this coin? Mm-hmm. I'm going to give you rather a strategy on. There are so many industries within crypto ecosystem. Like Layer 2 is one industry. There are AI-focused coin in this industry. There are NFT coins in this industry. So split it and try to put in all these ecosystems. So ideally, what's going to happen when a bull market comes? Each of this ecosystem is going to grow, right? In bull market, usually every ecosystem within the crypto environment grows. So ideally, you should start splitting your portfolio and try to put it in each of these ecosystems, each of these small industries within the crypto industry, and start growing your portfolio is my suggestion.
All right. Thank you so much, Vikram, for sharing your views on the entire cryptocurrency market. What are the events which we have to keep an eye on and how to build a diversified portfolio. Thank you so much, Vikram Subburaj. It was a pleasure having you on 3.0 TV.
Always happy to. Thank you.